Hey guys, it's me, Jeanette, aka Sweet Jean. This is my second attempt at recording this video. I recorded a video, I went to go upload it, my screen turned black, and the video wasn't in my gallery, I lost it. So this is the second time I'm recording this. So I don't know what caused it to do that, but I'm gonna try and be quick. Um, I'm long overdue for an update. Just wanted to let you guys know that I've been having a tough time this whole entire year, January, February, March, April. I've always been, since I've been doing the chemo, I've always been fatigued and tired and weak. Whenever I get the chemo, it's worse that following week. And then I kind of dig myself up out of that hole. Then I have a couple of, good days. My good days and my bad days, I had probably about half good, half bad. But this year, it's just taking a toll on my body, and I'm finding more weaker days, more physically, mentally, emotionally draining days. I have more bad days than I have good days. Um, I, when I was first diagnosed, I was obese. I mean, I'm still big, but when I was first diagnosed, I was weighing 333 pounds. I know it's a lot. And this past week, I weighed in at 197. The first year of having the chemo, they started me off with an aggressive chemotherapy, and my body wasn't used to chemo, and so I lost about 100 pounds the first year. Then I plateaued, and I was still able to eat every so often. I had a couple of times where I had to be hospitalized because I wasn't eating or wasn't able to keep food down or whatever. But this year, I've just lost a lot of weight. Every time I go, every 3 weeks, I'm losing between 9 and 13 pounds every 3 weeks for the past, for this year. I'm extremely anemic. I've always been anemic since being diagnosed. I have low white blood cells, which I've had for a few years. So I am, what am I trying to say? My immune system is low. So if anything happens, it takes a long time for me to heal. And being anemic, if I get bruises everywhere, up and down my legs, and I don't even know where they came from, up and down my arms, just any little bumps, I get bruised. And then I lose blood, like whenever I have to throw up, which has been happening more often this year than in the past years, besides the first year. I'm throwing up, whatever content, including blood. And then whenever I'm trying to go, to move my bowels, I get constipated in, I don't know how to say it nicely, but I'm trying to go because I feel like I need to go, but I'm having difficulty going. And then when I finally do go, the toilet bowl is full of red. So I'm losing blood that way. I have nosebleeds every so often, not as often as I used to. And then my teeth and my gums bleed. And nobody knows how to control it, or nobody knows what's causing it. I've seen an orthodontist, I've seen a dentist. I don't have gingivitis. I don't have any type of diseases, like orally of my teeth or gums. So they told me it was more of a hematology thing. And so my oncologist, who's also a hematologist, doesn't know what's causing it. So we don't know how to fix it. Anyhow, my weakness, my tiredness, my energy is taking a toll on me. I'm having more bad days than good days, and emotionally, mentally, I'm trying really hard to stay positive because I know God has me, but it's just very hard and very difficult for me. Um, I mean, I'm fighting as I should be, but it's hard. I'm like hanging on by threads, and I'm not ready. I can't leave this earth. I don't want to. Of course, nobody wants to, but anyways, I had to have a blood transfusion 4 weeks ago because I was just extremely weak, and it come to find out my red blood cells were extremely low. I always run on the low end of my red blood cells, but this one was like really low. So I had to go get a blood transfusion, and I remember if they gave me 2 or 3 bags, but they gave me 2 or 3 units of blood. And then I also have um, shots that they give me to try and boost, the red blood cells. And then they give me this device. They put it on me. I'm trying to remember the name of it. I think it's called Neulasta, and that's supposed to help the white blood cells. But my lab work shows that my liver isn't doing all that great, and my bilirubin is like triple the above average or within the average range, which causes a strain on me because it messes with my ammonia levels. And every time I have uh, problems with my ammonia, I get delirious. I don't know how to function. For example, I don't know how to use my phone. I don't know how to get to my messages. I don't know how to type words, or um, I start not to recognize people. It's almost like dementia, but I'm delirious. Um, so they put me on lactulose, which helps with getting things moving as far as my bowels are concerned, but it also helps to regulate my ammonia. So, so I have to take that, and then my magnesium and my potassium usually go up and down, but my potassium has been bad lately. So I've been taking these big old horse pills of potassium every day. I've been on a diet with low carbs and low sugar because I am diabetic. I was diagnosed a year and a half ago. In the beginning, I went all gung ho, and I cut out all carbs and all sugar, and I was on a strict diet, which I didn't think I could do because I'm a big eater. I mean, I love baked potatoes, I love corn, I love steak, chicken, sausage, which are all protein, but like the baked potato and the corn, the pastas, those are all carbs. Breads, those are all carbs. I cut those out, and I was able to maintain a low blood sugar level. So, what I am able to do is be on a pretty strict diet throughout the week. And on Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, for doing so well during the week, I do have like a cheat day or a cheat meal, which I do eat like bread, but it'll be like whole wheat bread. And if I eat pasta, it's a whole wheat grain pasta, which still has carbs, but not as much. And as long as my numbers are low or good, I don't mind having a little bit of carbs. or sugar. So anyhow, um, I'm just emotionally spent, guys. Losing all this weight so quickly, on top of being on chemo every 3 weeks, on top of having anemia, and having low red blood cells and having low white blood cells and having low potassium. It's one thing stacked on top of another, and it's just very frustrating because I don't know how to dig myself out of this hole. I feel helpless, like there's nothing I can do. I mean, I walk from point A to point B and I'm so tired and I'm winded and I have to take breaks, and it's not a good thing. So, in my last doctor's visit, she wants me to see a liver specialist to see if he wants to do like a scan, and she wants me to have him refer me to get an endoscopy and a colonoscopy because I told her about the bleeding, and she wants to make sure that I don't have like internal bleeding somewhere because I'm anemic and I need every drop I can get. I can't be losing blood because that just, adds to the fatigue. Um, and then after that happens, I'm due for another CT scan. So she's going to get the CT scan. She wants to get the results of the endoscopy and the colonoscopy. She wants to get the report of the office visit for the liver specialist. And if all those things are good, she's thinking of possibly giving me one to two treatments of chemo off, which would be 6 weeks. And that would be during the summertime. She says, like my quality of life, like I have functionality, but it's affecting out my quality of life. And since I've always done really well as far as like diet is concerned, um, I mean, not diet, I don't have much of a diet. That's why I'm losing all the weight. But as far as like keeping my glucose under control, and all the scans that I've had within this past year show no growth. And if anything, very, very little growth. Um, because if you don't know, if you're new, I have breast cancer. So I have, cancer in my left breast, my lymph nodes, my chest, my neck, my liver, my lungs, the abdominal lining, my bones. Trying to think anywhere else. Anyways, so I have small tumors throughout all those organs, and the CT scans never show like a significant growth. Um, they've shrunk and then they've stayed that way for a while, and there might be like a small difference in size, but she says it could be the way I'm laying, or when they ask you to hold your breath while they take the scans. It could be that the last time that I did it, I held in more air, and maybe this time I didn't hold in as much air, so there might be like a slight difference in the size, but not like a significant. I've never had a really big significant jump this whole year, so she's thinking about giving me a small break, um, which will give me more energy, and I won't be as weak and my mind won't be as foggy. Um, and then she says it's okay. Sometimes we give patients that have been on chemotherapy for years, which I've been on chemotherapy for 6.5 years. Um, and it's just hard. It's just tough. It's a long time for my body to be doing this. So she's thinking about giving me a break, which I'm a little bit scared of not taking chemo because I don't want the cancer to spread. But at the same time, I would like a break because I just want to feel a little bit more normal. And I want to be able to enjoy my days without having to worry about having to get up and throw up, or get up and go number two, or, tossing and turning at night because of the spasms that I'm having in my stomach, or the pain that I'm having, throughout my organs, or, because of the cancer, not the cancer, but because of the chemo. So I kind of would like to have a small break. I'm just scared. So, anyways, that's where I'm at. Thank you guys so much for being patient. And thank you guys for coming back. Thank you for all the messages that you have sent me, and emails. I appreciate it. Your love and your blessings don't go unnoticed. I appreciate every one of you guys. If you're new to the channel and you like my personality and you want to follow my journey, I would ask that you please consider subscribing. And all I could do is just take it one day at a time. And I think that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I will see you on the next one. Okay, bye.